My favorite moment.
My favorite moment during training. So my favorite moment.
This is a very hard question to answer. One of my most favorite parts of this training was when we got to do an activity that Dr. Mary Grace led us in.
Whenever we were doing a debate.
When we get into smaller groups and we kind of compete against other groups. So Dr. Zemansky's speech on mental health and how it affects the youth especially was probably my favorite part of the training.
Watching the new coaches come out of their shell, it's just nice to see the growth from day 1 to day 10.
Congratulations, Success Coaches. I'm just very proud of everyone that's gone through our training and can't wait to see the work that you guys put in the classrooms.
Principals, teachers, and the students are all looking forward to seeing you in the buildings and what you bring as a Peer Power Success Coach. I welcome you to take the opportunity and make sure you're building a relationship with the executive leadership, your team leaders, your program directors, and your fellow success coaches.
Look forward to learning a lot about yourself when you're working with students, your peers, and in the classrooms. You just get different perspectives on a daily basis.
Success Coaches, you have so much to look forward to, but primarily you're going to develop into a citizen that you can be proud of because you are helping other people become just like you.
I think that learning both how to navigate a classroom and learning how to present effectively and not just speaking is definitely a skill that the Peer Power training has kind of helped me with.
Especially me being a first-year coach, it actually is more of a review this time.
So I think this is a great time to be with new coaches that are going in just as fresh as you are, but also learn from returning coaches.
Peer Power makes sure all employees look at the whole child, and this training really emphasizes the importance of how we can reach these students.
Dynamics of a one-room schoolhouse make it a sensational way to teach kids. So it's very simple. The older kids teach the younger kids.
It began with the vision of one man. Charlie McVane was eager to close achievement gaps at his alma mater, Memphis East High School, by revitalizing that idea of the one-room schoolhouse. Peer Power was born.
Now, 17 years ago, Charlie had the vision to empower young people inside of public education. He wanted to make sure that their education was of substance and quality, so to the degree that the public education system would produce viable citizens inside of our city.
I'm Charlie McVane, and I'm the founder of the Greater East High Foundation.
Charlie McVane's vision when we started this is how do we help kids reach their potential.
And it didn't take me long to figure out we had an extraordinary group of top students. And so then what we learned, the top end of these older kids in these public schools are the most underutilized asset in this society today.
Charlie McVane loved competition, so I challenge each and every one of you to wake up in the morning, be competitive at what you do, and try to make the world a better place like Charlie wanted to.
One thing that's always really struck me about the life of Charlie McVane is how he took seriously the ethical question of how one lives a good life from his background in philosophy.
Charlie had the incredible ability to feel like you're going to be successful just because you're working with Charlie. Like Charlie, while you're here for as long as you're here, make sure you're making a difference in the lives of others.
Education activist and Nobel Peace Prizer Malala once said, "Give me a pen, a teacher, a student, a book, and I can change the world." Knowing Peer Power's legacy and the foundation that Charlie McVane built for the Peer Power team, I'd like to add a little bit different perspective, respectfully, to that quote. Give me a book, a teacher, a pen, a student, and a success coach, and we can definitely change the world. Welcome to the Peer Power team, and congratulations.